Hey guys, what's going on? It's B-Man the Champ here. Hope you're all staying safe out there, and welcome to our SummerSlam predictions ride-along. We have, of course, we got Brandon.
Hi, everyone.
We got Trouble.
Whoop, whoop.
And no Shadow this week since he's in Oshawa, so we got our boy Eli with us.
What up, what up?
It's been a hot minute since he's been on one of these videos.
Yep.
So today we're going to try and find the most convoluted route possible to get to Dave & Buster's out in Vaughan.
Sorry.
And yeah, that just make sure you don't go over those too fast. You might get sued. Anyway, so guys, let's I think, did somebody have something they wanted to talk about on Raw real quick?
Yeah, that was me, I think.
Okay, well, let's get that.
The ending of it with the punt kick to Shawn Michaels.
That was wild.
That was exactly.
That was almost no sold.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
didn't even sell it. He just fucking pops up after.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Crazy.
And looks at him like.
I saw that coming.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just like, yeah, that's the whole tagline of SummerSlam. You'll never see it coming.
What the? Are they having a wrestling match in the middle of the street? The woman just picked her kid up. It's like she's about to
Carrying over her
tombstone.
shoulder.
It's like
Actually,
she's about to tombstone the
yeah,
kid.
I know.
Look.
She's carrying over her shoulder
It's like
like
she's
that.
gonna tombstone the freaking kid.
Wow,
Oh,
yeah.
geez.
Speaking of wrestling.
Speaking of wrestling, let's talk about SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. Okay, so check this out. We're gonna kill two matches with one stone here because we've got Asuka challenging both the Raw Women's Champion Sasha Banks and the SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley in the same night. So what happened was last week, Asuka won her match against Bayley to challenge Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's title. And then she showed up on SmackDown this past week, which we're not going to get into too much because this is probably going to take long as it is. But she entered a battle royal on SmackDown, and she won that one too, last eliminating Shayna Baszler in order to challenge for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So that's going to be interesting. Before we start, is anybody going to predict a clean sweep?
Yes, me. I think Asuka's gonna be coming to belt Asuka. Whoop whoop and shit.
Asuka, what was it? Asuka knee belts. Knees too in Japanese, by the way. Asuka knee belts. I haven't learned how to say belts in Japanese yet, so. Okay, that's okay. So we just got Trouble who's predicting a clean sweep. Anybody else?
I think Sasha Banks is gonna win. Her and Bayley just have too much momentum right now. I don't see why to stop it, you know?
I'm also gonna pick Sasha.
You just went down a no exit street.
Oh. Well, it has to exit somewhere.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Anyway, this is gonna be interesting. See, we told you it was gonna be convoluted. Look at this. We already had a data end. Well, then, I guess that ends the ride-along. See you guys next week. No, I'm kidding. No, there's Promenade. There's Trouble's Mall.
We don't talk about that.
Don't talk about what?
Word.
Anyway, okay, so I'm predicting that Asuka will beat Sasha, but she might not beat Bayley. See, what I'm thinking is, before I go on, Trouble, where do we go from here?
So you can hang at the light star. You can hang a left.
You could have said that earlier.
I wanted this to be a surprise.
Okay. Because now we're just wasting time. But okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm thinking Asuka's going to beat Sasha because
So you said left, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
because given Sasha's track record in singles title defenses, she's not exactly batting 1,000. As a matter of fact, it's pretty much 0. So I'm predicting Asuka's going to beat Sasha. Now, as for Bayley, what I think is going to happen is I'm not sure which match is going to go first, but I think maybe Bayley's will be. And Sasha's going to help Bayley retain, but then Bayley's not going to return the favor, and they're going to keep teasing that eventual feud if it's even ever going to happen. Which I honestly lost interest in that a long time ago. But what about you, Brandon? Who you think's gonna win what?
Hard to say.
Hard to say, huh? Well, say someone had a gun to your head. Say that person was me.
I'd say blow me up.
Ooh, damn.
I don't care.
Dark.
I just went to a place I didn't see. Oh, SummerSlam tagline.
SummerSlam tagline, exactly. You'll never see it coming, except we've seen everything coming so far.
I only care about a certain matches. Like I don't care about the other ones. Really.
Yeah, but this is like the first time in forever you've seen a woman challenge for 2 titles in the same night.
True.
I think Sasha Banks is gonna beat Asuka and Bayley's gonna beat her.
So Asuka, no belts.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I guess turn left here.
I was just gonna say.
Okay, well, that's out of the way. So did you guys see that whole poisoning angle between the Street Profits
And
and
now that I did see.
Angel
yes.
and Andrade? Yeah,
Yeah. I saw
turns out it was Zelina all along. Like, gasp. Who would have thunk it?
obviously.
Audible gasp. Yeah, no, you have to be blind and not see that coming. Even
Right.
then, you could probably still see it coming.
And some people thought that was real though actually he actually passed out. It wasn't real.
No, it wasn't real.
It was a fucking.
So just tell us when we need to turn, Trouble.
Yeah, so you're gonna take this up to center, up to 7, and just hang this left.
To Highway 7?
Yeah.
We were on Highway 7 last
Okay,
week.
but Highway 7 doesn't go north
This
south.
does. You're gonna take this to Highway 7.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're gonna angle left.
Okay, well, I guess he would know. So the Raw Tag Team Championships, Street Profits versus Angel and Andrade are the A squad. I guess you'd call them. But I don't really care about this match, honestly. I think Street Profits are going to retain.
Welcome to my world.
Me too.
Me too. Me too.
Yes. Street Profits.
Okay, so let's get these right because we got something we're going to announce later. Let's get these right. So
For the first match, I'll pick a Sasha Banks there.
okay,
There.
so but what about the Bayley one?
Bayley? I don't fucking know.
Okay, so you're saying Sasha Banks and Bayley.
Yeah.
Eli's saying Sasha Banks and Bayley. I'm saying Asuka and Bayley, and Daniel's saying straight up Asuka. And then we've all picked the Raw Tag Team Champions to retain.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to be interesting. All right, so
I need to do an honorable mention.
What?
Street Profits' entrance is one of the main things I look forward to every time they come out.
It was a pretty cool entrance.
I feel that bad.
That's pretty cool.
Definitely.
Drink it in, man.
So let's go to the SmackDown. Are the SmackDown takedowns on the line? No, they're not, are they?
Are they? I don't even know the card much.
I think they might be. I think Lucha House Party, they'll probably announce it on SmackDown this week like they tend to do. Wait till the last minute to add matches, but in the interest of fairness, we're not gonna add that to the match card yet. Okay, what else is going on? You got the two women's matches. You got the tag team titles. Screw it. Let's just talk about the Universal title. Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt. I think we all know who Daniel's picking.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, Eli's picking Braun Strowman.
Yes.
I'm picking Strowman as well.
So am I. Although I wouldn't be surprised if the Fiend does win.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But officially, myself, Eli, and Brandon picked Braun Strowman. Daniel's picking Bray Wyatt.
I pick Bray Wyatt every pay-per-view when he's not even on the card.
What's crazy we did with Alexa Bliss, eh?
Oh yeah, there's saw.
Yeah, we saw that.
And then now he's bald now, a big bald bastard Braun Strowman.
My favorite, when I was at Brandon's the other 2 weeks ago, though, what me and him saw Wyatt and Alexa do, to me, that's what you call art. To me.
And we were just like, what? And we had just actually had on the porno channel.
Yeah.
Because he found that on my, and now he is like obsessed with my house to come and see the porno. Because I have like
400 different channels.
The international porno channel. Yeah.
You know there's porn online, right?
Why not watch it on the big screen?
Man's got channels.
And it's all only $15 a month.
Plugs for days.
Fuck Pornhub.
I'm gonna have to make this video 18 plus now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we mentioned that online.
Yeah, so when you uploaded that part when it's like, is this for children? Please press no.
It's not like we're describing like what happened on it.
You're like, mommy, what's porno?
You'll learn one day, kids. Don't worry. If you come to my high school, they'll learn.
Ask your mom. Oh, yeah.
That's what he is doing. That's what little Timmy is doing. He's asking his mom what porno is.
Little Jimmy.
I bet little Jimmy knows what porn is, but anyway.
Let's get on with the show, so.
Yeah, let's move on. Okay, so I'm trying to remember some of the non-title singles matches. So I know there's a few of them.
Well, there's Mandy Rose versus Sonya Deville.
Oh yeah, hair
Seth
versus
Rollins
hair
versus
match.
Dominic.
Yeah,
And Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre.
that's the WWE title.
Yeah.
That's not a non-title match. It's for the title. Okay, hair versus hair. Don't really care.
Mandy Rose.
Yeah,
This
I
is my
guess
girl.
I
She's
guess
gonna
Mandy.
win.
I guess Mandy's gonna win if I have to make a pick.
Yeah, I guess Mandy will win too. Because if we had to go into detail, Sonya Deville versus Mandy Rose, here versus here. So, are we going to see a live shaved head?
Probably not.
So, you don't think it's going to be like a WrestleMania thing? Vince McMahon, Donald Trump?
I mean, maybe, or it might be more like SummerSlam '98, where the shears broke and they had to like do it in the back and stuff.
Okay, out of both ladies, which one do you think is more likely to have their hair shaved?
Well, if they're gonna end the rivalry finally, it's gonna be Sonya.
I gotta say Sonya.
You think Sonya's gonna win?
No, I'm losing.
So we're all picking Mandy then.
Yeah, because Mandy's a little more relevant in like the storylines than Sonya right now, in my opinion. However, did anyone hear that someone tried to break into Sonya Deville's
Yes.
Yeah, she got a
The
stalker.
And they wanted the guy like on bail. Why are you giving a guy bail? The guy fucking just tried to kill her. Like, fuck. Yeah.
Allegedly.
But still, don't fucking bail a guy out.
Well, here's Highway 7. I guess you'll have to turn left.
So this is
Oh, wow, okay. So left, right? Okay.
Wow, not even a week and we're already repeating routes.
I didn't know it curved. Okay, you learn something new every day.
Apparently.
yeah. Because I haven't eaten since. Oh, yeah, sorry, we're in the middle of that.
Oh yeah, so Seth Rollins versus Dominic, and that was funny what happened on Raw. If you guys didn't see it, Seth and Murphy both got theirs, the kendo sticks. That was pretty cool. But also another thing that happened on Raw, which was so funny, I found. If you guys didn't see it, Daniel, I know you and I were kind of talking about it there. I was trying to tell you what happened, but during like the Mickie James Natalya match, and Rollins and Murphy came down to confront Joe because Joe was saying Ray was supposed to be coming back that night, and so Seth was confronting Joe about it, and Joe was like, "Look, unlike some people at this desk, Byron, I am a very respected journalist." And like this shade he threw, like, oh my god, I was laughing so hard when I first heard it. It was so funny.
See, Brandon, I think that happened in the first hour of Raw because that match, I stayed up till 2 something just to find myself repeating what I had already seen. So yeah, I never got to see that match.
Huh.
So it might have happened at the very end of the first hour.
Maybe, but I don't think it did. I could swear it was a lot later.
Also, there was what is it? The girl with the green hair?
Sansi Blocker?
No, the rocker chick.
Oh,
Ruby
Ruby
Riott.
Riott.
They got rid of the strippers on Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the first week. We were talking
We had
about
that
that last week.
conversation. Should have
Yeah.
heard my statement.
Yeah, no, the Ruby Riott match happened, and then then Brandon had also mentioned that a Mickey James match had happened. And so honestly, like I've noticed this transition ever since like Corona Land took over. We get to see a lot more Divas matches. However, they're kind of like cut back to like not as competitive. They're kind of shorter.
Yeah.
Than how they used to be, which is whack in my opinion, because like
Yeah,
they
I
had
agree.
such a momentum going,
I know.
and now you're just trying to squeeze too much into one card. I feel like they should have the ability just to go at it more, like how the NXT's wrestlers do it.
Yeah, somebody online was bitching about
Fair
like
point,
they're all about women's evolution, but during a women's match they had all this other stuff going on with Seth Rollins. So because they were like taking focus away from the match itself, and Mickey James won by count or lost by count, and nobody even really mentioned it. So that's what somebody was complaining about anyway.
Yo, honestly, I think like there should be like some retaliation about that. Like Mickey should step to Seth.
That's not gonna happen.
Also, my favorite gimmick from Mickey was Psycho Mickey. Like, yeah,
Her OG character. Yeah.
I like the Piggy James. That was my favorite. Just to laugh at it.
So anyway, yeah, Seth versus Dominic. Apparently, it's a no holds barred match or something.
Street fight. Yeah.
Street fight, same thing. I mean, what's really the difference? Honestly, what's the difference between a hardcore match, an Extreme Rules match, a street fight, and no holds barred? They're all basically the same thing.
I guess in street fight, you wear street clothes. You don't have to wear ring.
But even that, like a lot of times, people don't do that.
No holds barred and hardcore, they're the same, and Extreme Rules, they're all the same match.
Pretty much, just different window dressing, I guess.
The unsanctioned matches, those are special because WWE doesn't hold any liability. Those are crazy.
Supposedly. Nothing.
Even a hardcore and a TLC match, like, okay, well, TLC you have to climb the ladder, so.
Sometimes,
yeah.
and technically in TLC matches, the only things that are supposed to be legal are tables, ladders, and chairs. Technically, I don't see them ever really enforce that, but that's technically how a TLC match is supposed to be. Anyway, enough of that. Let's make our predictions on who's going to win: Dominic Mysterio or Seth Rollins.
Dominic,
okay.
I'm going with Seth Rollins.
Seth, yeah. What about you, Daniel?
Seth, that's the only way to keep this rivalry really going, in my opinion. Yo, Seth's gonna win it because Dominic, he's not up to par as a wrestler.
Not yet.
No, but this is a street fight. Dominic doesn't have to necessarily wrestle.
Yeah, and his dad's one-eyed now, so
Yeah.
Murphy can take care of Mysterio. Mysterio really gets involved, and Seth, he's not a person to play with. He's a pretty good technical wrestler and all that sort of stuff. And the lashing that they put on Dominic a couple weeks back was insane. I don't see Dominic winning this match. If he does, that's like, Seth is just gonna lose his mind. But he's got to keep that whole like strong persona like going with the Monday Night Messiah type thing. So I think that Seth, like Dominic's gonna be like a sacrifice.
Yeah, I agree. I think Seth's going to win.
Yeah.
Myself personally, I could see a case for either guy winning, but I'm going to say Dominic's going to get the win here tonight at the pay-per-view. I'm personally picking Dominic to win because, like, Seth Rollins is gonna have to get his eventually. So, and this has got to end somewhere. So why not SummerSlam? And why drag it out any longer than it needs to be? So they've already been dragging it out since just after Money in the Bank when Seth lost the title match to Drew McIntyre. So.
Yeah, and because sorry to interrupt, but like realistically, I know this is not going to happen because there's like the people writing just their thinking process is way too fast. It's almost like you're writing for.
Oh, it's just down here, in Interchange Way.
So
Do you want me to go left, or what do you guys want me to? What do you want me to do, Brandon? Because like we're almost there, and we're.
Yeah, that sucks.
I can keep going, and then we can do a UE and come back.
I guess we'd have to.
Is that cool? Okay. It's just that we're having a lot of. But anyways, it's fine.
Yeah, we still got a couple more matches to go through. Too.
Anyways, yeah, go ahead. Like I'll go straight.
Okay, let's speed this up, guys, real quick. We got the U.S. title match. We got Apollo Crews defending against MVP in a rematch.
Oh, I sorry, I wasn't totally done.
Oh, well, we gotta speed up a little bit though.
For sure. The whole point of what I was saying was Dominic needs to. I literally feel like the way that we all discussed this about a month ago, or 2 months, whatever. He needs to come up through NXT back to the main roster and take down Seth Rollins and his empire. The way that this has transpired so quickly is not cool, man. That's totally my opinion there.
That's true.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So, all right, so now we've got like I said, the U.S. title match: Apollo Crews defending against MVP. I don't see Crews losing his title yet, personally, so I'm picking Apollo to win.
Apollo.
MVP.
Oh yeah, no, MVP didn't win in that.
I'm saying Apollo.
I'm saying MVP.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
What they have going on is hot, man. With Shelton and Lashley, they got to keep that going, and I think that MVP is going to win and take it to the team.
You know what? I will switch my vote actually to MVP. Yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense.
2-on-2 in that match. 2-on-2.
All right.
I just feel so.
Yeah.
I got a quick
I like
question.
MVP.
All right.
What happens if we get into a tie with our bets? Because there's no way to break it unless we wrestle each other.
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily. We've got. I don't know. Well, we'll go over this again. Like, when we watch this back, I'll be able to calculate and tally. If we end up in a tie, we'll have to figure something out.
Because I'll be watching it with my friends. So
yeah, be able to.
Psychic readers.
She really?
You and your sidekicks.
I know.
Well, they're fake. Some of them.
Some of them are real. Anyways, continue.
Anyways, I can't remember if I'm missing anything else other than the WWE title match.
Hold on, wait. I'm looking at the card right
World
now.
Heavyweight. I mean, the Universal.
We already talked about that. Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt.
Sorry.
The Street Profits, Drew McIntyre, Apollo, Dominic, Sasha, Bayley, Braun, Mandy. That's it.
Okay. Well, there might be matches added, but we're not going to talk about those. So, okay then. WWE Championship: Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. Eli, I know you've been itching to get this one out, so go for it.
Okay, so I think what's going to happen is Drew McIntyre is going to snap, and SummerSlam history is going to repeat itself. And just the way Kofi Kingston beat up Randy Orton last year at SummerSlam in Toronto, I think that Drew McIntyre is going to do the same thing and just lash out and get disqualified, and the feud's going to continue. But I could see him just beating the shit out of Randy Orton with chairs and everything.
Oh, interesting. So the DQ finish for...
Yeah.
So Randy Orton wins by DQ?
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm going to say Randy Orton will win, but it will be by pinfall. Or, well, not submission. Orton's not a submission guy, but like pinfall. Because what I think is going to happen is Ric Flair is going to come out, and it's gonna look like he's in Drew McIntyre's corner. But at the last minute, he's going to turn on McIntyre because, dirtiest player in the game. He's going to turn on McIntyre, and he's going to help Orton win the title that way, and they're going to continue this feud a little. As I mentioned last time, I think it was that Vince wants Drew to have his moment when there's an actual crowd. And if they're bringing back crowds anytime soon, well, probably won't. But if they are, then he wants McIntyre to actually win the title in front of it, because obviously he got robbed of that at WrestleMania through no fault of his own, of course. But so with that being said, I'm also picking Randy Orton to win the title.
Orton, hands down.
I'm the only one saying McIntyre. McIntyre's going to keep his title.
Interesting.
Because I look at it like McIntyre has not lost. It would be a great platform for him to lose it on, because it's more one of the relevant pay-per-views. No offense to the other ones, but it's one of the big four. And so that'd make history if he did lose, and then Payback's a week after. So
Yeah, I know, right? That's
like
another
out of the
thing
blue,
too. That's so weird. Like, why are they doing that? That makes no sense. Literally have no time to breathe between now and Payback.
So I just think that, like, this is McIntyre's first SummerSlam defense. So,
Yeah.
he's not losing. And they have to set up each competitor in such a way to make it look like McIntyre's going to lose the belt. Psychological issues, personal issues, whatever. There could be a lot of random interference, man, from
Next chance you get turned back around.
Yeah, from, like, you're right, like, from Orton and that, from Michaels, from maybe, like, who knows, man, because maybe Triple H might get involved. I have no idea, because he goes way back with H too, so.
That's what happened a few years ago. He interfered as the special guest ref, didn't he, in an Orton match?
Yeah, 2013.
At SummerSlam, of all, yeah.
He was in that. Yeah, he was.
I was just
in
thinking that too. I'm like, I could see Triple H.
the John Cena Daniel Bryan match for the title.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan won, and then Triple H gave Bryan a pedigree, and Orton cashed in on him.
I could see that.
Yeah, so, yeah, I just don't think, I think they're doing a great job. I just don't think that McIntyre's gonna lose. Like, they built him up so much as a champ, and this is since Mania, this is the first out of the big four. So, I think he's gonna keep his belt. That's my prediction. Is going to keep his belt, whether he actually wins fair and square, or there's a DQ where he doesn't have to lose the belt, and then Payback's right around the corner. So
yeah.
There's going to be a second match. My prediction is that he keeps his belt, because there's a lot going on with that storyline, and it's too controversial to just end it after SummerSlam, unless Orton gets injured or something.
Yeah. So that's it for our SummerSlam predictions. But now that we've still got some time, because I kind of want to end this off when we get to Dave and Buster's. Since we have time, we can also talk about Raw and SmackDown. Plus talk about what's going to happen this week on SmackDown, because my boy, AJ Styles, has to defend his title again against Daniel's best boy, Jeff Hardy, which I think is totally bogus.
It's just going to be a very entertaining match, because, like, those guys will be jumping. They'll be watching a really good Cruiserweight Championship match. They'll be jumping all over the place.
Speaking of which, you guys see a little TNA reunion last week, with AJ Styles' new analyzer, Chris Park, or Joseph Park. Was it Joseph Park or Chris Park?
Yeah.
It was Joseph Park, they called him, yeah. I wonder where his brother Chris is. Abyss?
Yo, if Abyss made a debut in WWE, I would go nuts. Man. Abyss would be perfect in the Wyatt family.
And I love that little backstage segment after that segment with AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy, where AJ goes to try and rub Jeff's name off the board, and he can't. He's like, "Permanent marker, really?" AJ Styles as a heel is just freaking gold, man. So the reason why I was talking about maybe the SmackDown Tag Team titles being on the line, but it hasn't been made official yet, but again, I probably will again this Sunday, or this Friday, I mean, is because last week, Lucha House Party were trying to steal the Cesaro and Nakamura's tag team title belts. So then, and then of course, Kalisto came back, and he's looking pretty good, I gotta say. He's been gone for a while now.
Yes.
I almost thought, like, what, did he get released or something, or did he just leave? Like, what's going on? But I guess he was just injured. So that was pretty interesting. What else?
People want to talk about, like, sorry to interrupt, but, like, I did notice on the R-Truth game show on the network, Big E is much more of like a serious person, not like a jumping around like how he normally is doing New Day promo stuff.
Maybe. I don't watch Archer's game show though, so I couldn't.
Yeah, me neither. I've seen parts of it.
Yeah, no, Big E's just like his personality's like
He's very serious outside the ring.
Hey, look, Daniel Espa.
yes, I know, I saw.
You know what we should talk about? You can do a meet and greet online for $1.99.
With who?
Any WWE superstar.
Wait a second, how?
You get tickets online, and then you have to register a time,
$2.
and then you can go live, and then you can talk to any superstar you want.
Do you get to save that footage?
Well, like it's on like Zoom. Like I'll send you the link.
Okay, yeah. See, that wouldn't.
It's like what they do like every year with the SummerSlam
I'm gonna
meet
do
and
that.
greet.
Yo, Bray Wyatt, come to me.
I don't know if it's every superstar. It might be some.
Yo,
Probably
I'm
like
so
a mid
excited.
Carter.
I have to look into it.
It's probably
let
just
you
like
know.
the mid Carters.
Yeah.
Bro, if I can meet man, Bray.
Well, last year he
Love
was.
you, Bray. If you ever hear this.
Believe me, if I could, I'd get a Zoom call with AJ Styles.
Why'd you tell me? Oh, it's good you told me. Damn.
I don't know if it's him for sure. Like I just wanted to tell you guys. I wasn't only telling you. I was telling the car.
I dig that. I dig that. I just got overly excited.
I can send it to you and you can check it out.
Yes, please.
It was on Facebook today.
So what was I
That's the
saying?
new way. Like I was watching an interview last week with like a comic book star, and now he said that now they're doing like the meet and greets and all that online, and then there's a way to do like your signature, and then it like sticks or something. Yeah.
That's dope.
So what was I?
You were talking about AJ Styles.
That too, but I mean, yeah, I still think it's bogus how AJ Styles has to defend his title and nobody's actually really earned it. Because you saw the phenomenal, what was it called? The phenomenal intercontinental scoring system or something,
I've heard of it.
something like
What the
that.
hell is that?
The PISS.
WWE,
It's a
I love
work.
you.
It's a work in progress.
I
The
love
name's
you.
a work in progress.
WWE,
Don't worry
I love
about
you.
it. The name's a work in progress.
Oh God, them and their names.
It's yeah, it's where the Cineplex. That's where the UFO
I know where it
Cineplex
is. I just like the name.
I know. I think. I was gonna say. I think you might want to get over.
Okay, secondary driver. Actually, no, I could have stayed there.
Yeah,
Darn it! Yeah.
same difference.
Well, I have to get over because we're going right up here. Yeah, we're going to the place that's down there.
Oh, yo, there's a Value Village over there.
Value Village. Who stops there?
Dougie.
Yeah,
That's where my mother
literally
shops. I'm like, come
right
on.
down the street from them.
Oh, I know.
So as I
I
mentioned,
hate you, shit.
as I mentioned earlier, Asuka won the Battle Royal less than an Shady Baszler, which I kind of get because I'm still kind of happy Asuka is challenging for both belts, but at the same time, like I wish it wasn't at the expense of Shayna because it makes her look so weak. And her and Asuka won the tag match on Raw, but
I personally want to see Shayna Baszler in a street fight with Nia Jax.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would be
You sure Nia won't hurt her?
I have a weird feeling it's gonna be like a bloody mess if that happens.
Probably.
An unsanctioned match. Oh my goodness.
That'd be sick. I love Nia. She's amazing.
So no holds barred, or street fight, or hardcore match.
And yo, falls count anywhere.
Yeah.
How crazy would that be if falls counted anywhere, but you can be disqualified for using a weapon? That's a new challenge.
I don't know how that would work.
You just
It seemed kind of dumb. Most falls count anywhere matches just end in the ring anyway.
yeah, in order to bring it back to the people. I missed the Falls County.
I think it's down here.
Yeah, but it says Conver.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying like,
Yeah.
I just thought Dave and Buster's just over there.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm looking for Interchange Way. But anyways, it's probably down here in these plazas.
Yeah, I just saw it down there.
Was it? Oh, there it is over there. Yeah.
Yeah, see.
Is it on the right here or on the straight ahead?
I think it's the next. No, I'm pretty sure it's down here. Yeah, Dave and Buster's right there.
So I can, I'll just go straight. Okay.
No, it's.
Fuck, I hate this guy sometimes.
Okay, no, you can just go here, I think.
It's funny, this used to be an AMC movie theater.
You used to
I
be
can
an
tell
AMC
because
movie
of the lights, or something.
Yeah. So I shut down.
Yep.
Oh, there it is, ahead of us.
All right. Well, this was a very convoluted episode and a very convoluted
See y'all, I'm
route.
going there in a few weeks.
But anyway, stay tuned. Next week, I think it'll be a very last ride along,
Probably. I don't know for sure.
and we're gonna see. We're not sure how the logistics are gonna work out, but we'll be doing like a reward for the most correct predictions. So we'll figure that all out, and we'll let you know the details.
It'll be legendary.
Yeah.
Our
And,
season finale until next summer.
Well, possibly.
Volume 1's coming to an end.
Well, yeah.
All right, guys. So that'll wrap it up. Thanks you all for watching, and we'll see you again soon.
Peace, fam.